Welcome back. This is the Whiskey Couch. I'm Gustav, and with me
I'm Elna, and you are watching Whiskey Tasting and Food Pairing Review number 218.
And it is the second whiskey in our trio of 17-year-old whiskies that we are reviewing. The first one in the previous video, Glenfarclas 17. Today in this video, the Old Pulteney 17-year-old, a gem of a whiskey, but with a bit of sadness connected to it because it was discontinued. One of those gems out there, and you wonder why did they have to discontinue this whiskey. And it's always difficult to review a discontinued whiskey because people, they fight with us on YouTube and say, why you review discontinued whiskies, we can't get hold of it. But still it gives some impression and indication of what is offered by this distillery and what do you pair with a whiskey typical to this one. So there's still some value.
I must say I love the bottle. I love the shape of the bottle is
beautiful.
It's really beautiful.
Embossed. Yeah, the glass is embossed, and there's a picture even from this side and from this side.
Beautiful bottling.
You can see that. Look at the front end. There's a picture there, and there's the waves being embossed at the bottom. And then if you turn it around, you can see the picture right through the bottle there. It's wonderful.
Really beautiful.
Anyway, I am interested in what is coming from Old Pulteney Distillery. Since the 21 and the 17 was discontinued, a whole new range. Not yet available in South Africa, so we're looking forward to seeing that. They were founded in
1826.
1826, situated in the very northwestern coast of Scotland. Used to be the most northerly distillery on the mainland of Scotland, but Wolfburn appeared. There is the Wolfburn, I think it's on the camera. And since then, not the most northern distillery anymore. Situated in the town of Wick and owned by Inver House Distillers. If I'm correct, they also own Ancnoc and Balblair.
Okay.
So that is interesting. Apparently, the bottle shape is because way back in 1828, when they founded this distillery, the copper kettles didn't fit the still house. So they had to shorten the necks of the copper kettles, and apparently the bottle shape is telling that story.
Oh, I love the story.
Shortened.
Yeah, there's a story on the whiskey. It's always wonderful to hear. Good.
And this is the gift tube, 17-year-old Old Pulteney. A lot of information on the back here that one can read if you want to. Some tasting notes, and it gives, among other things, the color red amber. So we're going to go with that color for today.
And it's got an ABV of 46%.
46%, which is nice. And we couldn't get information on the Glenfarclas, the previous video, whether chill filtered or not. But apparently this one is non-chill filtered, even though the bottle does not say that. Matured in ex-Bourbon and ex-sherry casks. And here we go. What do they say? Red amber.
Red amber, yeah.
I wouldn't describe this as red amber, would you?
No, I must say.
With autumn hues, that is what.
Maybe when it's in the bottle, there's a bottle maybe there, but not in the glass.
I would say like a yellow gold or something.
Yeah.
There you can see some legs at the point of being formed, but taking their sweet time. There we go. There's a droplet going slowly on the nose. Pears.
I would say a lot of fruit.
Almost
sweet,
like
rich fruit.
Canned pears.
Apples.
So we're into fruit. But you know what else is there? Castor sugar. There's castor sugar.
Okay.
And now I'm getting your butterscotch. The butterscotch that you got on the Glenfarclas nose.
I get marmalade.
But you know what else?
Spread marmalade on toast.
but hot buttered toast.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Buttery, definitely.
Something that I do get with
Lots
Old
of fruit.
Pulteney is it's almost like a dusty earthiness. A dusty castor sugar fruitiness.
I would definitely say the fruit, rich in fruit.
Salted caramel. It's a very inviting nose. The nose is saying, taste
Please
me,
drink
I'm
me.
here. Slange, here we go. Oh, this is really good.
Definitely sweet.
Sure,
Surprisingly
this is really
sweet.
good. Are you getting that maritime quality, that saltiness?
Definitely saltiness.
Coastal town. And the casks are porous, so the saltiness of the coast penetrates. I'm getting that saltiness.
I definitely pick up the saltiness. That makes it quite interesting. Something different.
So caramel and salt, so we're sitting with salted caramel and fruits.
Rich in fruit.
Brown sugar, as I'm sitting here. Now it's coming to the end. Salted caramel chocolate right at the end.
I get the brown sugar as well.
Not a lot of bitterness. Slightly herbal though. I'm getting a herbal quality.
It hasn't got a quick finish. Short, but also not long. It's lingering, but not a long finish. But quite
For
enjoyable.
me, the finish is longer than the Glenfarclas.
Yeah, no, that's true. That's true. But not a very long finish. But longer, yeah.
So what are we saying? Medium long.
Medium long, yeah.
46%, a few drops of water. Oak spices on the palate as I'm sitting here. As you put the water in immediately, the oiliness as it separates. Is something happening there on the glass? A bit more activity after the water. I must hold it so that our viewers can see. A bit more activity there. I'm looking at our troopers here at the back, and some of the people say we must move them. They shouldn't stand so still. So let's move this guy. He's now facing the other one. So there you go. All our viewers, the trooper has moved. Action.
Good for you, trooper. Good for you.
Now we've got to move that teddy. The teddy was a gift from our daughter from Scotland. Where were we? On the nose after the water. More earthy.
I get the sea salt, sea breeze.
But now there's darker fruits. It's more earthy and the fruits turn darker after the water.
No, that's true. That I will agree on.
Is there a reddish tint to this? I'm still thinking red amber color, red amber.
Yeah, I would say red amber in the bottle, but not. I don't really pick it up here. Maybe a slight hint of something red.
It depends what you've got in the background, you see.
Oh yeah, okay, that can change.
You have the white. I don't know. It's light gold for me. On the palate after the water.
Lot of honey.
This is good.
Lot of honey.
Yes.
Sweetness, honey.
Stewed fruit with honey.
Custard.
Not even stewed fruit, canned fruit.
Canned fruit, the more sweet side of the canned fruit with custard.
A lot going on here. This is quite a complex. A lot going on.
I like the finish.
So the summary for this is simply, it's a pity that it's discontinued. That is the summary. The price in South Africa, 1,100 Rand. In the UK, apparently £75 and $80 to $90 in the US, if you can still find it. They're still here in South Africa, a couple of bottles here and there in the shops. And if our budget allowed it, we could stock up, but not always possible. We are sticking to our pasta theme, and because of the herbiness and the saltiness, we have chosen... Elna, what is it? You can remember. Basil pesto pasta.
Basil.
It's like a rhyme.
Yeah. Yeah.
Basil pesto pasta.
Even smell the basil.
Yes, you can smell it.
The whole.
It's wonderful.
Yeah, the whole room is filled with basil. It's earthy.
It's earthy. It's herby. And it's salty because we have got slices of olives and a little bit of feta. So we're connecting. This is what we call a complementary pairing, complementing what we found in the whiskey. It also could have been a contrast pairing, but we're going for the complementary pairing. Have I showed it enough to the camera now? Can't remember.
The first one, show it again.
We'll give you another peek. Did you get a feta there? You've got to get a tiny piece of feta so that you can get the saltiness.
There you are.
There's a tomato for decoration. There we go. Basil, you can see the feta, you can see the slice of olive. So the herbiness is there, the earthiness is there, the saltiness.
It's a good dish. I think we nailed it.
What happens to the flavor profile after, for you?
I think the sweetness and the saltiness there's an explosion on the palate now with the sweetness and the saltiness. That's what I experienced. I think we nailed it with this one.
You just want to grab more. That's what I like about pairing. You enjoy the whiskey in its purity, and then something happens with the pairing, enhancing the experience, or does not enhance the experience. But this goes well together, I would say.
Very good pairing.
In honesty, the Glenfarclas with that stir-fried chicken, I would give that pairing a 5 out of 5. This one I would give a 4.5 out of 5. It is really good, but it's not as good.
I must say, I will differ from you. This pairing is weird. I would say 5 out of 5 with this one.
And I know why.
Okay, why?
Because I've got the sweet tooth and you've got the salty tooth.
No, that's true.
Not the salty tooth,
what
is the word?
It is more
savoury. That is the word.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. That can play a role.
In the next video, the last of our trio of 17-year-olds, private bottling, Glen Grant 17-year-old. So, hope to see you in the next video. Until then, Slanja.
Slanja.